before we get into another spiral of the last few minutes of the last segment, let's get another good friend of the program here on the show, Josh Brewster, a good friend of Duck Calls. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well. Hey, can you hear me? I'm actually at the rink.
We can hear you perfectly.
All right, sounds good.
So I just counted and then I forgot the number. Let's figure this out here. Teemu Selanne, Saku Koivu, Ryan Getzlaff, Andrew Cogliano, Nick Bonino, Sheldon Surrey, Cal Palmieri, all with 4 goals on the season. If you don't score on this team, are you blacklisted?
Yeah, basically, yeah, you're blacklisted. You know, it's interesting. I think that Murph gets a lot of credit for pulling in Dan Winnick, and he also gets credit for sticking with Saku Koivu, when in reality, 11 goals last year, I think showed that Saku Koivu was on the downturn. Right now, he's the most improved player in the league, even at his advanced age. So I'll tell you, it's quite a story there in Anaheim. They've had a lot of talent for a long time, and it hasn't been showing the last couple of years. And now it's starting to really show, and a couple well-placed moves for some under-the-radar guys like Winnick and Ben Lovejoy, and you get a couple prospects going, and it's kind of tough to beat.
And of course, Dan Winnick and Bobby Ryan both with 5 goals on the season. Beau Choumet, Corey Perry, surprisingly, and Matt Bolesky, the other guys to score for the Anaheim Ducks, 2 apiece there. Now, before we talk about the goaltending, because I know Dennis really wants to talk about that as well, but before we get to that, Sheldon Surrey, 7 points on the season, a plus 13. What has his addition meant to this?
Well, Sheldon Surrey is an enormous upgrade because you have Lubomir Vishnowsky, an excellent offensive defenseman, but at the same time, Sheldon Surrey is bringing that physical play that the Ducks have lacked. So in the last couple of years. So, Sheldon Surrey was, while everybody was paying attention to Jason Garrison signing, Surrey really has proven to be the best defensive signing of the offseason, if you ask me.
And JP, we've addressed this for the most of the show in more than one segment. With respect to the goaltending, Victor Foss came out of nowhere. Certainly he's improved in goaltender in European competition, but certainly an unknown quantity. He has signed a 1-year deal for $1 million as a free agent. At what point in time, if this keeps going, do you now look at Jonas Hiller as a trade asset to bring some more depth to this team? Because right now, the 2C position is still an issue. Peter Holland started there last night. Keep on winning, but the thought is that they're going to have to bring some proven NHL talent to the forward position, especially to the 2C position. At what point in time do you think we see a changing in the guard between the Pipes and Anaheim?
It's interesting to mention that there, Dennis, because if I'm the general manager, at the present time when you see that, would be